So, yesterday it was announced that the Air Canada flight attendants voted overwhelmingly no to the new contract that they were offered by Air Canada. So, they'll have to go back to negotiation. It was like about 99.1% of them voted no. So, they're definitely going to have to go back to negotiations and figure it out. And I wholeheartedly support them. Like, they said that this is not a proper wage, it's not meeting the industry standard, and they deserve more than what they've been offered. So I support them wholeheartedly. What I find very shocking is how little people seem to know regarding this topic, this situation, despite the fact that this has been going on for a couple of weeks now. You would think people would educate themselves just a little bit to understand what's going on before they have opinions on things. But apparently that's not the case, because this morning I come across this tweet. So, this guy posts, breaking: an overwhelming majority of Air Canada flight attendants just voted to reject the Carney government's new wage offer. Watch Mark Carney's poll numbers plummet even further by the end of next week. First of all, his poll numbers are fine. Okay, he's actually polling pretty high in terms of people that are happy with what he's doing. Second of all, it's not the Carney government that offered the new wages. It's Air Canada. Air Canada is not a crown corporation anymore. But if this person had have taken 5 seconds to educate themselves before having an opinion on this, they would know that. They would know that. But this is my thought. I'm guessing that this person knows that Air Canada is not a crown corporation anymore. But they are hoping that there are enough uneducated people out there that they can post something like this, cause rage bait, which they will have all of the people that are going in there and correcting them, but they'll also have enough people that they will dupe into believing this to make them hate Carney even more. And trust me, I looked at the comment section. The amount of people that were like, hey, this is incorrect, were very small compared to the amount of people that were believing the bullshit, believing the lies, that were like, oh yeah, this is going to hurt his numbers. Come on, guys. We are Canada. We should be doing better than this. All right. In your pocket is a little device, okay, that you can Google anything and it will tell you. You can even use AI now and it will generally tell you stuff. Okay. It might not always be 100% correct. So that's why I say Google it. But you have knowledge in your pocket, in your phone, and you choose not to use it. Instead, you just choose to believe whatever some himbo on the friggin' internet is posting and rage baiting you with. Come on, we need to do better than this, especially because in a world where it is my team versus your team, too many people just, my team can do no wrong, your team can only do wrong, and that's not the case. It's not black and white. There is gray in the middle. And as much as I am mad at the Carney government for trying to force the FAs back to work, all right, they did make a mistake there. He has nothing to do with the negotiations and what the FAs get paid. He can tell Air Canada to get their shit together, but he has no actual power in any of this. He cannot force Air Canada to pay. I mean, if there's subsidies going to Air Canada, I guess the government could withhold that. But again, this is up between the company and the flight attendants. So, just educate yourselves, please. It's sad. We're supposed to be better than the United States, and we are slowly sinking to their level of lack of education, and it's disturbing. It needs to stop. When we were kids, we were told by our parents, don't believe everything you read on the internet. That still stands, okay? You need to do your proper research. You need to look into things and sources yourself. Go to, sources that are trustworthy, that are unbiased, and read and educate yourself. It is not hard to go on Wikipedia or even Air Canada's website. You could probably find where they're not owned by the government anymore. If you look at the About page or something. This is not hard.